Mom, Dad said I can get a turtle for my birthday.
A turtle? Really? Why do you want a turtle, sweetie?
Well, scientists say turtles can live to be 150 years old. I want to see if that's true.
Wow, that's fascinating, but do you think you'll live to be 150 years old?
But how did the scientists who said that live to 150?
5-year-old Alice, eyes wide with curiosity.
Mom, when can I get married?
Sweetheart, you can get married when you're grown up. You're too young to think about that now.
How old were you when you got married?
I was 25.
How old was Dad when he got married?
He was 28.
Wait, you didn't get married to each other at the same time?
Chatting with his 6-year-old daughter Sonia about how they'd care for their new pet dog once it arrives.
Sonia,
Carl said gently,
when we get our dog, we need someone to feed him every day, someone to bathe him, and someone to play with him. Which one would you like to do?
Eyes twinkling, Sonia quickly replied,
I want to be the dog.
Amber is giving her daddy a piece of candy.
Daddy, is this candy sweet?
It's very sweet, honey.
Then why does the puppy keep spitting it out? I tried giving it to him a bunch of times.
Hey, sweetie, I'm home. What are you and your doll Lucy up to?
Mommy, we are pretending to be little bears at the zoo. Will you play with us?
Sure thing, little one. What do you want me to be?
You can be a visitor who loves to feed the bears candy and chocolate. Dad, why don't you have any hair?
Oh, sweetie, all my smarts went straight to my brain, so my hair had to fall out.
So, does that mean if people shave their heads, they'll get smarter?
No, honey, they're just trying to seem smart.
So, Tina, how old are you?
I'm 5.
Oh, and how old is your dad?
He's 5 too.
Really? He's the same age as you?
Yep, he's been my dad right from when I was born.
What a beautiful sunny weekend. Erica, let's plan a delicious lunch together. Do you want to help me wash the veggies, stir the sauce, set the table, mix the salad, or maybe add toppings to the pizza? Sweetie, which part do you like best?
I like eating the pizza.
6-year-old Scarlett's mom is in the hospital with pneumonia. Scarlett is calling her mom.
Hi, Mommy. The hospital won't let me visit you. Daddy said I should call instead.
That's right, sweetheart. Kids under 12 can't visit, but don't worry, I'm doing fine.
Okay, Mommy, get well soon. I'll come visit you when I turn 12. So, my mom was getting the bath ready for me, right? She's pouring in hot water, and I'm like, no way, I am not getting in there. I had just watched this show where they did that. They poured in hot water, put the chicken in, and then cooked it. So I thought, if I get in there, I'm totally gonna be soup. Tom, you're so handsome. Can I marry you when I grow up?
That's kind of tricky. You see, I'm not really into kids.
That's fine. We can just not have kids.
In Chad's study, soft classical music played in the background. 6-year-old Charlotte dashed in, eyes twinkling with excitement.
Daddy, can you tell me a story?
Chad, inspired by the music, began,
Okay, baby. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful swan who turned into a lovely lady and met a prince. They fell in love and were about to get married.
Charlotte, looking serious, interrupted.
But Daddy, if the prince asks the swan to have a baby, will she lay an egg?
In the midst of a bustling community pool, amidst the splashing and laughter, there was this one man, lounging casually in the water. Unbeknownst to those around him, he was about to make history in a rather unexpected way. With the subtlety of a ninja, he released a fart of such epic proportions that it sent a veritable cascade of bubbles rising to the surface, resembling a miniature geyser in full eruption. Not far from this spectacle, a little girl, her eyes wide as saucers, witnessed the bubbling phenomenon. In a mixture of awe and alarm, she tugged at her mom's arm, shrieking in a voice that cut through the poolside chatter.
Run! Run! Mom! The water's boiling! When I was, like, 5 years old, my big brother John, he's much older than me, gave me my very first Coke. He poured it into this tiny little cup, grinned at me, and said, "Here, you get the first sip." So, I took a sip and oh my gosh, it was so bad. My tongue felt all tingly, and I said, "Yuck." I don't like it. John just made this weird face, like he didn't like it either, but then he drank the rest anyway. After that, every single time we had soda at home, John would always say, "You go first." And every time, I'd take a sip and go, "Nope, not for me." And guess what? He'd end up drinking the whole thing. I thought he was just the nicest big brother ever. I even told Mom, John is, like, the best brother in the world. But then one day, he got caught. Turns out, every single time, he'd sneak a few drops of chili sauce into my cup before letting me drink.